Good morning. And what my hope is for this post, is for it to be one of the most impactful and meaningful ones that I have done. Now, today is May the 4th, 2020. So for all those Star Wars fans, May the 4th be with you. I had to get that one out. So, in reflection, because what this time has given us is an undeniable availability for us to self-reflect. And some of us have really taken that on board and actually practiced a lot of stillness with that. I'm on the other spectrum. I've practiced movement. I've practiced direction and new words that have come and people are now more aware of, such as the pivoting and the adapting and the progressing towards a new way of what was our old way, and what many believe that there is going to be still that old way, and I'm not there to challenge that. What I'm here for is a sense of purpose and a sense of awareness that hopefully through my findings can translate through to your research. And the reason why I said the date is because that's the emphasis of this post, the date. Are you in date or are you out of date? Because my belief is if you're in date, you're in shape. And a few weeks ago I said that fitness is business and the business is you. So if you haven't got your fitness in shape, then your business is not going to be predominantly moving forward. It might stay in that field of stillness. Now, in date, there's also a paradox to that, because once you are in date, immediately after, like the moment after, you're out of date, historically. So where does that leave you in relation to being that person who's up to date and in date? Well, it leaves you with an experience gained. So a progressional movement forward, a character building exercise. And I'm saying all of this from a fitness standpoint, coming from the fitness sector, running a fitness business, train-wise, lifestyle with fitness coaching. And I'm a nutritional practitioner, right? That's not good enough, because what I've learned is out of date. It will always be out of date because I learned it in date. So today is a landmark day for me because I've invested and I'm going on a journey which I'd like you to come with me. And the journey is a 1-year nutritional coaching course. So by the end of the year, I'm going to be quite a highly leveled, qualified nutritional coach. And through this year, what my intentions are to vlog my experiences. They are to write blogs on my website, to go on every platform that I can go on and just give some knowledgeable nuggets, to feel that nugget that sits on top of your shoulders and hopefully gives you some worth, some nourishment. And I also plan to create a Facebook group for this particular journey, this process. And I'm going to be just always evolving, and I'm going to embody the word and the title of nutritional coach. And a lot of my blogs, vlogs, they will be towards that nutritional aspect. But at the same time, I can't forget where my real sustaining validity is going to be. What makes me valid? What makes me not necessarily stand out, but what is my USP? What is my unique selling point? Well, I merge psychologically with the with the physical, with the physically. And what taps into there is what drives through that. And again, a course won't teach me that. What will is by being in date and out of date all the time. Because you can be in date today, right? And like I said, you could be out of date tomorrow. But what you've learnt today will always keep in date. So what does that give you? It gives you experience. So of late, like the way of the land now and the landscape that we're living in now is not going to be forever, right? So right now it looks in date, and there's quite a lot of vulnerabilities and there's a lot of uncertainty, which I'm sure you've all heard. And we are now coming over that middle part of the pandemic. So right now, whenever you're watching this, we're in the middle of a pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic. And our main aim was to get over the curve. We wanted to flatten the curve. The curve is now becoming more flattened, but we're still in isolation, self-isolation and lockdown. And we're going to be practicing social distancing for quite a while. And no one knows how long that's going to be, but we are in date with that. If you're watching this a few months down the line, it's going to be out of date and it's not going to be relative to your life. But it's the experience that we have gained through this process that helps us go forward and pass on vital information that might help someone out of this situation. And that might give them that resolute resilience towards combating anything that comes in their life as a challenge. Because we can transfer what is happening to us now and direct it another way, is what I believe. And I truly am an advocate of believing, knowing, sharing, understanding, connecting towards the pathway of what you put in and how it gets filtered out on both ways. In both ways, as in physical movement, cognitive function. Over the last 3-4 days, I've been given educational posts on nutrition. I've covered topics like supplements. I've covered topics that include the best fats that you could eat for your cognitive health, vitamins, C, B, zinc, minerals. I've covered quite a lot of metabolic processes that are in relation to nutrition. And I just feel immensely uncomfortable because the topic is real comfortable. And I've never wanted to become real comfortable because that's complacency and you can't move forward. And that to me is stillness and you can't move forward. You can reflect for sure and you can see where you've gone, where you've come from. But it's what you're going to do about that moving on forward. And I've been challenged through this process massively. My business has been challenged massively. My thought process has been challenged massively. My sense of worth, my projection to my clients, to you guys who are watching this, to the world. Challenging times. I've become almost so influenced by other leading figures that I've lost focus. So the whole intention of you becoming influenced is to become more focused, but it isn't. Those that are more influenced are those that are less focused, which is insane and a paradox in itself. And I'm admitting to the point where there are times that I become like that, but I'm just there to consume. Because I want to create, I want to produce. I'm not there to consume and be a consumer and get eaten up by every algorithm that there is that wants to eat my money. I do a post and I get good feedback. A lot of the feedback is marketing companies saying, do you want to get yourself out there a bit more? As in, what are you trying to tell me? I'm reaching the marketing companies, but I'm not reaching the people that I really want. Is that what you're telling me? So I have to hit another strategy. I don't pay for no one to help me out in trying to outsource or direct my worth elsewhere, because I'll be pocketless. We can't have that in this day. Can't have it. So, this is what I'm going to leave you with. I'm going to leave you with the knowledge that being in date is keeping you in shape. And if you're in shape, then your business is absolute fitness. And if you want to come on this journey with me, then just strike a comment. I'm going to share some links as well of my website and also the remote online personal training platform that I'm on, and how I serve those that wish to live a more fulfilling, abundant, wealthy, healthy life because of the nutritional coaching skill set that I've got and the mental understanding that I can tap into and the wealth of experience that I believe I have that has been out of shape and in shape and out of date and most definitely, hopefully now, in date. And that is me. Have a glorious Monday. Have a glorious week.